In celebration of Fire Prevention Week, homeschoolers in Negaunee were treated to a special visit to the oldest working firehouse in the Upper Peninsula. The Negaunee Fire Department extended an invitation to homeschool students and their families to the fire department on Wednesday to engage in discussions about fire prevention, fire safety, emergency plans, and to explore the various gear and equipment used by firefighters.
Emergencies don't discriminate. It doesn't matter if your child is a public school student, private school, or homeschool. Emergencies can arise all the same. We understand that there's a large homeschool population here in the Negaunee-Ishpeming area, whether it be for religious reasons or political reasons, and we respect that, which is why we invited the homeschoolers here. That way we could still teach them those safety tips. And luckily, fire safety isn't one of those topics that gets into politics or religion. It's just good safety tips on what to do if there's an emergency.
A group of about a dozen children, ranging from toddlers to teens, gathered on Lincoln Street downtown to participate in the event. They had the opportunity to sit in the fire truck, observe the ladder, and witness a real-life firefighter demonstrating the process of putting on the firefighting equipment.
It's extremely important for the children especially to actually watch us put our gear on. We know that in certain situations, especially in a fire where it's scary enough, the fact that you might be trapped in a building, you see a random person come in with all the gear on and the mask, sounding like Darth Vader with the air tanks on. It can be extremely scary. So letting the children see us put our gear on with our turnout pants, our boots, our coat, the mask, everything, it helps them see that it's just a regular person underneath all that scary equipment, and we really are there to help you.
Tompkins also emphasized the urgent requirement for more firefighters in Michigan, particularly in the Upper Peninsula. The Negaunee Fire Department is currently short of its allocated 30 firefighters, with only 19 on board. As a result, the department is actively encouraging people to consider joining the firefighting force. When asked why he said he wanted to be a firefighter, Tompkins says he got involved to continue his service, a former Marine, but it's also about his love for big red trucks.
I give the smart aleck answer of I wanted to drive the big red truck with lights and siren, rushing down the highway, but really it is to help others. I always thought it hypocritical, me personally, if I expected somebody to come to my rescue, but I didn't go to somebody else's rescue, especially if I was willing and able to do so.
In continuing efforts this week to promote fire prevention, the Negaunee Fire Department will be visiting various schools in the area and partnering with the township to advocate for fire safety. A special event is planned at the end of the week as all the fire trucks in the city will drive around with their sirens on to encourage children to practice their fire emergency plans. For my UP News in Negaunee, I'm Andrew Lawrencer.